Hey Aquarius, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our weekend reading from March 26th through the 28th. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. The heart of your reading, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Patiently waiting for something to pay off, something that you've invested yourself into. You may be dealing with Capricorn. I just did the Capricorn reading. They also have the Seven of Pentacles at the heart of their reading. Or you might be an Aquarius Capricorn cusp. Your challenge is the Five of Pentacles reversed. Things are just a little too up in the air right now, and that comes with a sense of uncertainty. Is this going to pay off? Is it going to lead anywhere? You're going through a period of change right now. There's an element of newness. You're not even sure what to wish for. Nine of Cups in reverse as your focus. It's funny because when I'm looking at this Seven of Pentacles, it's like I'm not sure how to describe this. It's almost like there's like you've planted apple seeds, but now you're looking at the situation and realizing that things are so much in flux that something totally different might grow from those seeds. Like, oh, I thought that I was investing toward this thing, but maybe it's going to be like a weeping willow tree. Maybe it's going to be a briar patch. I know, strange analogy, but that's what it feels so in flux, so up in the air. And yet there's something that you're working on. You're continuing to contribute to it. But in terms of what result to expect, you're like, no idea. I have no idea what's going to grow from this. In the recent past, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. Healing from a broken heart, putting the pieces back together. The energy of the environment is a holding pattern. The Hanged Man. That fits with the energy I was getting here. It was like, you're not keen to walk away from this. I don't feel a sense of frustration. I'm not sure if it's like contentedness that I'm sensing. It's more like you're in flow. Like you know that this is developing the way it's meant to. And even if you don't understand where all the pieces are going to land, you're remaining engaged. You're doing your part. You know your part. The star here, Aquarius energy here at the bottom of the deck. You know that this is part of your path. This Nine of Cups reversed could be a very positive focus or perspective in that like you're not getting locked into any specific outcome. In the near future, we have the World in reverse. Putting the finishing touches on something. Yeah, I've been getting the sense like Aquarius's energy is tying up loose ends, seeing what will work, what will come of what's been invested in. It's like, okay, we're going to harvest something and then determine if that's going to come with us into our new story. Those decisions haven't been made yet, but there's potential. There's potential for some of this to be very valuable and be part of the new story that Aquarius will write for themselves. Again, star here at the bottom of the deck. Not right away, though. It's not coming within like the next week or two. It's going to play out over a longer time period than that. But soon. Otherwise, the world energy wouldn't show up at all. Let's see. Ooh. Surprise energy, the Tower in reverse. Sudden, unexpected what? Sudden, unexpected decision? Maybe with that King of Swords there at the bottom of the deck. Sudden, unexpected divorce? For those of you married out there, this could mean a sudden, unexpected divorce. Hierophant in reverse can also be leaving something that felt like a permanent fixture in your life. Well, in this case, it would be the opposite. Something that felt like a permanent fixture in your life, leaving your life unexpectedly. I'm gonna pull one more. Judgment. Now this just muddies the water a little bit more, because this means you're still going to have the choice of what to bring with you, what to revive, what to breathe new life into. But it has a sense of finality to it. Like there won't be any going back and forth after this final judgment. You think everything's up in the air right now. If there's anything that's still stable in your life, just be prepared for a lot more things to be thrown up in the air. Spirit might want a very what word to use here? It's like a lot of raw materials, but nothing permanently in place. Because what I'm getting here is like, they don't want to remove everything from Aquarius's life. They just want to pull things out of where they are so that they can be like musical chairs. They can be applied in different ways in your life. My mind's being blown here right now. I don't mean that this is like a mind-blowing reading. I mean like these are some interesting concepts they're giving me. What are Aquarius's hopes and fears? The moon in reverse. This is reminding me of, I think it was yesterday's reading, with wanting a deeper connection, wanting something meaningful. Like if it's not a deep connection, I'd rather have nothing at all sort of energy. Interesting, because I'm looking at this kind of like a tornado that blows through town to uproot everything that isn't held down with deep enough roots. Like here, Aquarius is manifesting, universe, I only want things that are deep and meaningful. And then this metaphorical tornado comes in like, okay, you got it, Aquarius. Deep connections only. So I'm going to stir up this crazy wind in your life to uproot anything that isn't held in deep enough. You're welcome, Aquarius. How did that work out for you? Like, thank you. That's exactly what I hoped for. Let's see the end result. How do these energies resolve for Aquarius? Four of Wands in reverse. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I have to refer back to divorce here because we have the two cards that can be interpreted as divorce, both showing up in the positions. Four of Wands reversed, Hierophant reversed. If you think that might be part of the changes that are upcoming in your life, that's pretty heavily indicated here. Now, those of you who aren't married, who couldn't possibly be facing a divorce in the near future, Four of Wands reversed. I would say watch out for any goals that you have set for yourself, any specific benchmarks you're trying to reach, because this is an indication of a delay or a cancellation. I would tend not to fret about that, not to be too worried about that, because we have the 10 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. I'm just going to pull one or two clarifiers. For those of you who don't know, I'm an Aquarius, so I'm reading for myself here as well. Shh, don't tell anybody else. Kidding. I'm kidding. I'm very open about my Aquarian-ness. Okay. Interesting. They give us two other cards that, these are the two cards that I feel are the most Aquarian in the deck. Obviously the Star. The Queen of Swords for me is very Aquarian because of the ability to cut through the BS and see the deeper truth of things. And then it's paired with the King of Pentacles. It's possible that this is a continuation of your leaving things open-ended energy, like not setting a specific goal, not setting a specific objective. Like you end up at the same state of being where you are now. With everything still up in the air. I mean, these are pretty short-term readings, right? We're talking about the coming week. These are major changes going on, so I'm not too concerned that it's not all tied up in a nice little tidy bow at the end of the week. After all, we are in a holding pattern. Duh. So that much was spelled out for us already. What I like here is being able to see the situation clearly, keeping in mind our true nature and a higher purpose, a destiny. But then not forgetting about the 3D material success that can sometimes fall to the wayside with Aquarius. When we get into our heads about things and the idealism, this King of Pentacles says in our future, there's also grounded energy, success, and prosperity. Feeling like we have our lives under control. And that sounds pretty good. Let's see your advice. We have the Six of Swords. Continue walking away from that which no longer serves you. We're still tying up loose ends here. There's discernment left, right, and center. Everything's up in the air. You are going to be the one to make the final decisions as to what stays and what goes when you finally walk across this threshold, when this holding pattern resolves. So keep, what's that? Cutting things out? Keep excluding things? Continue being willing to walk away from the things that aren't working in your life. Aquarius, I hope that helped. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you back on Sunday for the weeklies. Bye.